Well, folks, we've made it through half of 2025. Who knows what's going to happen on the back end of this year? And I don't, because my time machine's in the goddamn repair shop. Disappointed! Curse you, repairman! So the whole point is that it has certainly been quite the journey for just film goers in general. Whether you travel to your local cinema, whether you go to RPX, or you go to ScreenX, or you go to IMAX. Whole lot of variations of IMAX going on because those theater chains are just bound and goddamn determined to get more money out of us. So if you get the monthly pass, you can actually save a goddamn bundle and you can go to more goddamn movies, which we all love to do. And I've seen quite a few in theaters, but also on any of the numerous streaming services that are available on your television, on your tablet, on whatever device, operated by your router, whatever. And I'm here to talk about the ones that I really fucking enjoyed, some that honestly surprised me. So let's get to it. I'm John Rentham with the 10 best movies of 2025 so far, with honorable mentions, of course. All of these are available in full on the Real Honest Movie Reviews playlist and available on Letterboxd. I've actually been enjoying writing for Letterboxd. Sometimes I get some pretty good attention. It's just really nice actually to put them out in written form. And let's just get right into the honorable mentions. Death of a Unicorn, because it's a fucking unicorn. And Jenna Ortega was great in this. And Paul Rudd refuses to age. It's also from A24 and involves a unicorn. How could I not love it? I traveled 40 miles to watch a special screen of this. Interactive audience, super fun. Tia Leone was in this. There's a lot of really, really good shit in this. Like, it's just a lot of fun. Dialing down a little bit before I ramp it back up for the big films. And the finale, I think that's how I said, Fragile. Death of a Unicorn's a whole lot of fun. I know there are some people that didn't like the tonal inconsistencies. I like the horror elements. I like the comedy. I had a lot of fun with this. And we go to The Colors Within. Honestly, I expected this to be on my top 10 or on my top 10 in awful English. And maybe it will crack my top 20 by the end of the year. Who knows? It's a bright, colorful, beautiful film about music, bringing out the best in people. And it's just magical. The watercolor look at times is just beautifully captivating. Really encourage you guys to check out The Colors Within. MI8, The Final Reckoning. Yeah, I know what it's called. Tom Cruise is a madman in more ways than one, but he's willing to put his goddamn life on the line, his health on the line, to do crazy stunts. It is the finale, again, of the Mission Impossible franchise. Even though I think he wants to make more, I don't think that's a good idea. Now, I will say that there is the possibility they could do another one, but really, where do you go after what they did in just the final three alone? Go up into space? Tom Cruise might do that. But MI8, The Final Reckoning, actually ended up being a whole lot of fun and better than Dead Reckoning. I did not actually anticipate this movie to be anywhere near my, favorite, my top 10 best list so far. And here it is in the honorable mentions. And we go to the next one, Just One of Them Days. Keke Palmer, SCA. I don't actually know how you fucking say that otherwise. Yeah, Friday did it, but you know what? It's so fun. This is so fun. There were like 3 other people in the theater I was in. I had a blast. I was enjoying the fuck out of this movie. I was laughing a goddamn, mile a minute. It was so funny. So funny. It was actually pretty goddamn moving as far as like how, friendship can carry you really far. I really had a lot of fun with this. And it made a shit pot full of money. They're doing a sequel. I don't know how well that's going to work, but this was certainly lightning in a bottle. Then we go to Friendship. Depending on how you feel about Tim Robinson is going to, it's going to either hold you in a certain place or it's going to carry you through this goddamn movie. Now, A24 advertised this damn thing. I went and saw it in a big old theater. I had a lot of fun with this. It was a very, very packed theater. I had to sit all the way at the goddamn top. But a boatload of laughs, great awkward comedy, and just really, really enjoyable, beautifully well made, and just a lot of fun. Just a lot of goddamn fun. Plus, it just really worked. It just really fucking worked. Speaking of work, Better Man. It was Robbie Williams, the pop star, as a fucking CGI monkey. And it was great. I saw this mystery movie and enjoyed it. It was a ride. Fuck you. let's get into the top 10 now. We go to, well, depending on when you watch this, the most recent or one of the most recent movies that I reviewed. K-Pop Demon Hunters, a Netflix original that is a teetotal blast from beginning to end. The soundtrack, the animation, the voice acting. The fact that Arden Cho is just really, really captivatingly just very, very, very nice voice-wise and looks-wise. Look her up. She's the one that's in The Last Airbender. But the whole point is, this movie was just so goddamn fun. Capturing the K-pop spirit, capturing the insanity of it. Maybe not to see the underbelly of it, but it was just so beautifully told that I had to put it in the top 10. I know. I'm surprised too, because I didn't think it was going to be that good. The Seed of the Sacred Fig. Wow. This was jarring. Long. It was like almost 3 hours. I'm glad I watched this at home, because even though I would have wanted to see this in theaters, I don't know if I would have been... I probably would have needed to take like a bathroom break at some point. I wouldn't have wanted to miss anything. I would have wanted to pause it so I could watch this thing in full. And man, when it reaches that finale, that is certainly crazy. It's just really, really crazy. It shows the lengths that people will go to have, I guess, the life they want and to protect certain aspects and maybe think they're doing the right thing for their family when they're really fucking not. The Seed of the Sacred Fig was also made completely in secret because of how it was speaking out against a particular government. And yeah, it led to a lot of banning by, of some of the people because, yeah, let's just say that government that I will not name, but if you know the country, you know the country, is not apparently very well run and very corrupt. Like I should say anything about corrupt governments. But, see, Sacred Fig, very good. And then we get to number 8, The Brutalist. Okay, this was up way, 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 way higher just a couple months ago. I will explain why it's low now. Even though, yes, this was nominated for Academy Awards, it did, and so was See a Sacred Fig, it did end up not getting a big release until early this year. And I even went and watched it in IMAX to witness the sound. The sound just pour into you and everything, and just the beautiful cinematography and Adrian Brody's tremendous performance. My big issue is that the first act, or first half, is much, much better than the second half. Now, it is not that the second half is bad. Far from it. Second half is really fucking incredible. But I just feel for a 3.5 hour movie, with an intermission, by the way, and that was nice to have the intermission, so we could get up and we could go use the facilities, which were fucking packed. We could stretch our goddamn legs. Guy Pearce also delivers a great performance, and Adrian Brody just is really good. Yes, it did use AI for some of the tonal stuff as far as the accents, whatever. Using AI a little bit isn't the worst thing in the world. It's people that overuse it and rely on it too goddamn much, because we want to use technology. We're using a form of it here with a goddamn smartphone that is supposed to think for us, and eventually is going to take over our goddamn brains and be attached like a goddamn brain slug in Futurama. But the whole thing is The Brutalist was really, really fucking good. Just gets knocked down because that second act, I feel, as great as it was, did not match what the first one did. So we go number 7, The Ballad of Wallace Island. Beautiful, funny, soulful. Shows how you can look back, but you can never go back. And how some people will do anything they can to honor a loved one. And I really like this. I really like. I ended up going to watch this. I actually drove 30 miles to watch this at like the closest theater playing it. It was either in Linwood or it was all the way up, or actually it was all the way down in Seattle. And I'm like, fuck it. I'll go there. I had a lot of fun with it. But also it will make you tear up because it was really a beautiful story. And it's very low key. It's on Peacock currently if you want to check it out. Now we go to number 6, The Life of Chuck. The dancing scene alone put this in the top 10. Those that have seen The Life of Chuck know what the fuck I'm talking about. Tom Hiddleston did a great job. There were some magnificent performances in this. I can understand the story arc maybe not appealing to so many people. Mark Hamill is fucking wonderful in this as a grandfather. This is great shit. This is actually one of the best goddamn movies I have seen in a while. And the only reason it's number 6... there are just some movies that were a little bit better. But The Life of Chuck is just really, really good. And I can understand some people not caring for it. But I really liked it. And this is my list, so deal with it. That's all I gotta say. Number 5. Raindrops keep falling on my head as the bodies fall from the Space Needle. And that fucking kid deserved everything that he got. even if it was in a fake out. If you've seen Final Destination Bloodlines, you understand why it is number 5. I did not think this would go anywhere near it. I actually thought this would be on my worst horror list and my worst movie list, but it wasn't. It's up here. It is here. It honors Tony Todd's life and career, sending Bloodworth off properly. And sure, I didn't necessarily care for some of the characters, but in all honesty, like some of the new, well, pretty much all new characters essentially, but they had an incredible opening that topped the freeway scene in the second one, and I just loved that, so I'm willing to overlook a few flaws that this has and put Final Destination Bloodlines all the way up at number 5. And also, it is on my favorite horror list, which you can check out. So, we go to number 4, I'm Still Here. Fernando Torres, absolutely deserving every bit of accolade that she got. Is that grammatically correct? Probably not. Miss Torres, what a goddamn actress she was. I do need to check out more that she's done, but I do admit, and that's actually the most popular review, video review that I've done movie-wise since RRR. And there was a part that I kind of glossed over with a dog that people explained to me that really you would have thought I should have been able to wrap my head around. But thank you guys, by the way, for checking out that video. But Miss Torres did an incredible job here. And it was so beautiful and so good. It is worth checking out. I don't know if it's on the streaming service at this point, but it's worth renting. And it's worth just diving into. There's a great color palette, great, story of family. But Miss Torres absolutely shines. And her mother apparently plays an older version of her later on. Great shit. Great shit, make you tear up. So we go to number 3. Well, bring her back. Bring her back, keep her away from the cutlery. And get ready for Sally Hawkins to be one of the most unhinged foster mothers that you have ever seen in your life. Thanks to the Philippou brothers who did Talk to Me. Boy, there were some haunting moments in this. Some really dark moments. They didn't lay everything out for you, but they laid out enough. And this will be a palate cleanser until we get Talk to Me that is the 2 instead of the letter 2. The letter 2. The word 2. Whatever. Bring her back. I was fortunate to catch a special screen of it, get the video out. Second most popular video that I released this year. Over 900 views. And for a small channel like mine that just talks endlessly about movies for no goddamn reason, that was very, very nice. And I really appreciate you guys for checking that out. But yeah, number 3, because it is really, oh boy, it is jarring. There are some points where I'm like, oh, I'm going to watch this. There people walked out. There were people there were people eating. I didn't eat because I know what the Philippou brothers do. And I knew it was going to gross me out. And it did, but in the best way possible. Number 2, okay, it was so close between number 2 and number 1. I just want to say that. I actually had to do a coin flip and then had to really think about it. I really had to think about it. Number 2, Look for the Blood and the Smoke. We're there. Warfare. Mr. Mendoza, Alex Garland. Mendoza's, recounting of being part of, this time of war. I'm trying to keep it as spoiler-free as possible for those that haven't seen it. But Will Poulter, who was also in Death of a Unicorn, he was great in that. He was in On Swift Horses, which, as of this recording, I have not seen yet. I do need to check that out at some point. He's had an incredible run ever since, being only known as a kid. You guys are getting paid. Ever since being known only as that for a bit, he's developed into a great actor. I mean, and not just this year. He's done some good stuff before. But Dad, your friends are here. But this comes out of my paycheck. If I had a girlfriend, she'd kill me. The whole point is that Mr. Poulter has done really, really good here. And Warfare is haunting. Man, the other shoe drops and then it just keeps dropping. And oh boy, it is a haunting recounting of war. But number 1, son, you keep dancing with the devil and one day he's going to follow you home. Sinners. Yeah, Sinners. Number 1. One of the best horror movies of the year. My favorite movie of the year so far. We gonna kill every last one of you. Michael B. Jordan playing twins. Miss Haley, with respect, my goodness. And just a great cast of characters. Delroy Lindo was in this. Great performance by him. Again, his name escapes me. And I mean, I really should have written this down. But the one who plays the musician. So good. Put this lad in more movies. That's a fucking Oscar-worthy performance. I don't think he'll get nominated, but that is an Oscar-worthy fucking performance. But he was so fucking good in this. It was so well filmed. It is a horror movie, and it's a fucking captivating drama, as well as having some dark comedic moments, but also just a beautiful period piece. So good. And rumor has it they might end up doing a sequel. If they can't get Ryan Coogler back on board, just let it be. It made a shit pot full of money, but that's all I have to say. So, that's it for the best movies of 2025. So what are your favorite movies so far this year? Like, share, subscribe, Twitter, Letterboxd, Blue Sky handles in the description. I'm John Renthal, and until we meet again, happy trails to you.